Hey guys, this is Pete with the Thrift Store Rundown, and it's time to chat. Haven't done one of these chat videos, update videos in a while, but there's a lot of merit to do one today. Some of it good, some of it bad. And why don't we just start off with the obviously good healing news, which will come after a brief bit of bad news. I fell ill on election week. Yeah, something of the flu, but good news is I'm getting better. Um, Bad sneeze, bad cough, but my cough is going away slightly. So I guess kind of hit or miss with the cough thing, but I'm getting better. Good amount of medicine and lots of rest. Right on cue. But I promise you, it's not as bad as what it was during election week on Tuesday afternoon of all times and days to get sick on election day. Whatever. Obviously, what came about yesterday is suddenly healing news to a nation that has been wrecked to its core with brutal racism turning into violence, um, brutal, lethal racism, of course, this deadly pandemic, the coronavirus, all of these deaths, and not just by way of gunfire. Of course, the passage of Kobe Bryant, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, Regis Philbin, and one other celeb that you and I both know, and I'll talk about him later. David will let me the news. But let's talk about the good news first. Yesterday afternoon at afternoon time, CBS News projected that Joe Biden took Pennsylvania, putting him over 270 electoral college votes. Of course, 270 being the limit needed to take the presidency, and that he did. So now Joe Biden will be the 46th president of the U.S. I hate politics, which is why I was impartial, to say the very least. I'm in no position to tell you to vote for Biden and Harris, and I'm not in a position to tell you to re-elect Trump and Pence, which is why I was impartial doing the election day video, which was a lot of fun, though. I just wanted you to get out there and vote regardless, and boy, did you. A record turnout, which is why it took 4 whole days to confirm Biden and Harris to the White House. Of course, Kamala Harris. First woman, first mixed race woman, first African American woman to be the vice president of the United States. Breaking the glass ceiling, shattering barriers. Go Harris and go Biden. Finally, we'll be able to get out of this cesspool of Trump politics that has plagued us for the better part of 4 years. Of course, Trump is enraged. He says he vows to contest this all the way to the U.S. Supreme Court. You know what, dude? You can test it all the way to the Supreme Court. You can fight this all the way to the cows come home. But the bottom line is, on January 20th, we, the people, will collectively be able to shout joyously from the rooftops, Mr. President, you're fired! Oh, excuse me. You're fired! And that's my apprentice electronic game with none other than the Trump, former President Trump, because January 20th, bye-bye POTUS 45. The worst POTUS we ever had, and most famous ahead of Ronald Reagan. Yet Ronald Reagan, for his past celebrity, was a better president than that guy was. Am I a Democrat, Republican? Not at liberty to say. I just go with somebody who has common sense ideals to share with the American people, and who knows when to start taking those ideals and putting them into action. And I hope Biden and Harris will be able to do that once they're sworn in. For the real celebration will begin when they do what they're supposed to do, and when they do what they're said they're going to do. So, good luck to Biden and Harris. Finally, change has come, America. We're riding that blue wave. So that's the good news. And bad news? Well, one day after Biden and Harris were confirmed to the White House, president and vice president-elect, respectively, I just got alerted by David earlier this morning. It's all over the news. CNN, TMZ. I wouldn't be surprised if all the major news outlets start doing breaking news stories right now. I think they might be doing it as of this point, but I was sitting here prepping some videos to shoot for the day because I was still in my healing period yesterday. Pretty bad cough yesterday, so I didn't do any videos. And I guess I won't be doing any today because I am in a speechless state right now. You probably might have heard, but this morning, the Jeopardy Twitter account confirmed that the GOAT of quiz show hosting, a true American television icon, the Alex Trebek, the age of 80, passed away. And I am almost at a loss for words to convey how saddening this is. We've been dealt a heavy amount of celebrity deaths, and they've all been stinging in the heart. But this definitely hits home. David and I are huge Jeopardy fans, and when he DM'd me the news on Twitter, he did a real big build-up leading to this shocking news. Of course, it was kind of expected, as we all know. For the better part of a year and a half, he was battling stage 4 pancreatic cancer, and the chances for survival when it's stage 4 are incredibly slim. But he fought as hard as he could, and he fought, and he fought, and he fought. All the while continuing to host Jeopardy. And now we have a beef to pick with God, because technically God made Alex Trebek violate his contract. He was supposed to host until 2022 because he signed that expansion contract with Sony and CBS, which co-produced and distribute Jeopardy in syndication. So there's that. For 36 years, this man was Jeopardy. He always insisted that he be introduced as the host because he always knew that the contestants and the game itself were the stars. He was just guiding everything along with a lot of good humor and good grace along the way. And now, that's done. Executive producer Mike Richards, formerly of The Price is Right, confirmed that Trebek taped episodes of Jeopardy will continue to air until Christmas Day, December 25th, which means we will be seeing Alex on TV quite possibly for the very last time on Jeopardy. It is the unthinkable that has happened, the unfathomable, the loss of a true multinational giant, one of Canada's best, one of America's finest, and a true original all the way. Who was, who is Alex Trebek? God knows how many Jeopardy items I own. You see my Jeopardy board games on the top, and I have a few computer games down below, right over there. Right down there in my DVD section. And of course, my DSi game. I'm going to create a playlist of all my Jeopardy reviews in remembrance of Alex Trebek, and I'll link that below. If you haven't seen my Let's Day video, I'll link that below as well. But we lost a true original. We lost a giant. We lost a golden quiz shows. And needless to say, he will forever be missed. If there is a successor to Alex Trebek, I hope it's Ken Jennings, because he is the primetime player, consulting producer. He crowned the greatest of all time when it comes to the contestants. I mean, longest streak, winning streak ever, will never be duplicated. Or maybe Brad Rutter, or the guy who tried to duplicate it, James Hozar, they'd be good successes too. Somebody who's been through the arena, who's a veteran of Jeopardy, who knows the game, who studies the game, who played it well, whether on camera or just watching it. I think he or she, maybe Jeopardy Julia, would be good contenders to succeed Alex Trebek. But right now, Jeopardy is saying that they're not even considering finding a successor for Alex Trebek. Right now, they're in a state of mourning, as we all are today. One day after Joe Biden and Kamala Harris were elected president and vice president of the White House, quite possibly who we could call the ruler of the game show kingdom, Alex Trebek, dead at 80. Cause of death is officially unknown at this point, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was stage 4 pancreatic cancer. Again, the chances for survival when it's stage 4 are more likely to that of, terminal cancer, incurable and very slim. So, big, huge, massive loss today in our world. Just one day after a massive win for the United States. But that's 2020 for you. Relentless. It'll go down as one of the worst years in the new decade, starting off this new decade, and with the passing of Trebek, and with all the deaths from this virus, it could very well be the worst year of the new millennium, period. Because this coronavirus is responsible for more deaths than 9/11 and all the terrorist attacks combined. I hope to God it wasn't COVID-19 that took Alex, because if it was, I hope we find a vaccine soon. I hope we give some sanctions to the people of China, because China knew about the virus. They had the virus first. They didn't tell the U.S., and we weren't prepared for it. And guess what? We're all stuck indoors as a result of it. So screw China for that. At least that's what my dad told me. By the way, my dad is a Trump supporter. He told me that he was upset because Trump lost, Pence lost. But you know what? Donald Trump, Mike Pence, they're both sore losers. Melania Trump, sore loser. I'm not going to nitpick at my dad voting for Trump to have him reelected, but hey, you roll how you want to roll, but why? We're not supposed to be exiling each other because of our political beliefs. Besides, right now we're all united in mourning because we lost the host of Jeopardy. And New York Times best-selling author of The Answer Is Reflections on My Life. 4 months after he started writing it, and he died. The book was in July, August, September. 4 months after he started writing the book, The Answer Is, which I will link below, he published it, and now 4 months after he published it, he died. 2020 stinks. There's one more reason why 2020 stinks. It's a personal reason, one I don't feel really comfortable saying with you right now. I will at some point before the year is over. But obviously, on behalf of David and all of us that deserve Star right now, I want to extend my sincerest, heartfelt condolences to his wife Jean, their children Matthew and Emily, the entire Jeopardy staff, and of course all of the millions of Jeopardy fans around the world. There will never be another Alex Trebek, period. And you rest in peace, man. You fought hard. It just wasn't your time yet. So that's it. The videos that I was prepping today, we were going to start a month-long Thanksgiving series on Thrift Store Rundown. Sorry, a fly just flew by me. We're going to start a month-long Thanksgiving series, about 3 or 4 videos, all related to Thanksgiving meals and traditions and stuff. That's going to be pushed over the next Saturday. Hopefully I'll get filming on Tuesday. And of course, on the 26th, we'll have a hopefully 3-tier or 4-tier big Thanksgiving special for you guys. That'll be our first proper holiday special as the holiday season finally approaches. Of course, next month is my birthday, and December 2nd, I'll have something planned for you guys, but if you get something done for me, the Blockbuster Party Game. I turn 22 December 2nd. If you guys can give me 400 subscribers before December 2nd, this will be the video. Hey, 400 subscribers, 400 videos. Blockbuster was a part of 400 video collection of Blockbuster DVDs. So that'll be the deal. If you guys can get me 400 subscribers before December 2nd, I'll be eternally grateful, and you will be getting the Blockbuster Party Game reviewed. It only makes sense. Again, Blockbuster was a part of my 400th video. Other holiday specials we got in the works besides Thanksgiving? Of course, we have the Christmas special. And I'm going to be doing all my Zoom books, 3 or 4 Zoom books, PBS Kids, Zoom. And New Year's Eve, we're going to have the Wait Till Wait 50 book, which I have sitting right over there. Wait Till Wait 50. And then right over here, you can't see it, but right over there, I got the Young and Hungry book, Your Complete Guide to a Delicious Life, New Year's Day. And I, for one, cannot wait until New Year's Day 2021, when we can put 2020 officially behind us, put Biden and Harris into office, and start the healing process officially. That's it. I appreciate you guys sitting through this video. Saturday, we'll start doing the Thanksgiving series. It's going to be every weekend until Thanksgiving Day proper, November 26th. So, that's it. Please give a thumbs up to this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Again, at 400 subscribers, I'm doing the Blockbuster Party game review. Well done, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. Sorry, Trump and Pence. And sincere condolences once again to the family, friends, colleagues, and all fans of Alex Trebek. We feel your pain today. The greatest of all time in television quiz show hosting, who was Alex Trebek. I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Take care. Thanks for watching.